everybody, my name's Andy and I run the blog Adventures in Andyland. I got asked to do a tutorial for the Gibson Girl hair, which you guys have probably seen circulating my blog. What we're going to do today is the quick and dirty version of it because that is all I have time to do right now, but I will do part 2 of this video in a little bit. How I started doing this hairdo was one day I was running late to class and I was like, oh god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with all this hair? And then I realized that, sometimes I just do this thing and then it just happens and then I'm like a Gibson girl and it's great. What you're gonna need is a little brush, a scrunchie, French hairpins. Notice how they're just long and they don't really close like normal bobby pins. Extra large bobby pin, French hairpin, the two together. What I do is I get my hair, and there's like a kind of like the part for the Gibson Girl hair starts a little further to the side, so I just kind of part it further to the side because you want that really big sweep up the front. And I kind of like push it back. Keep the front piece forward though. Keep this like kind of like as if it were bangs. This is also a really important piece because what you want with this is the volume that's going to give it that really nice Gibson Girl hair. What I do is I literally, like this is me right now, just kind of, I'm running my fingers up. Just smooth the bumpies. What I mean by bumpies are like these things. Like these loops of hair, and if you have curly hair, you know the struggle is real. Okay, so what I just did is literally all I do. So I'm gonna take the hair and just kind of twist it loosely. See, it's still thick, it's got volume. So after that, I don't twist it to the roots. I just kind of like let it puff up and give it some volume. See, now I've got volume. I'm going to take the bun and just kind of like play with it a little bit. Ah, there. I like that. I'm going to hide the tail of the bun and just kind of like mush it on my head. And if you don't like it, just start over again. Down, bring it down. Okay, I like that. See, my trick is I like getting the bun going this way so I can, and this is just because of my length of hair, so I can wrap the hair under it so we don't have those gross little tails and stuff. There. Ha. So now, take my scrunchie, I take my bun and whoops, don't worry about the loose strands because we fix that with bobbies and French hairpins, and just kind of like secure the bun so that it's like on the head. What if your bun looks like this? Well, that's okay. Actually, a redeeming quality of the Gibson Girl hair is that it's very sculpted. You know, it's just kind of like a nice array of curls. I'm gonna take my French hairpin, not Bobby. Bobby's this guy, remember. Bobbies were for bobs. These are for long hair. The cool thing about these, and what these are mostly used for, is for literally scooping and weaving and like holding curls in place. So I'm gonna take my curl, first open, kinda like grab these curls and stuff, and then bring them in, boop, just like that. Snatch a little bit of the hair from underneath, from the base, snatch a little bit of hair from the bun, and just place it there. And it's a lot of finicking around, seeing what you like. I look like Agnes Towler. Do you guys Do you guys watch Mr. Selfridge? It's a really good show. Oh, and then longer French pins, shorter hair French pins. These are really nice, and I'll show you in a second for like tighter curls and more detail. So we've got that kind of going. I'm gonna stick it. These are good for placement also. Also just like smaller bobby pins. These are good for anchoring and also kind of taming little loose ends. Now that you've got your hair piled on top of your head all nice, and this is a killer. This is the final touches, and I don't prefer to use bobby pins because they will flatten your hair. The French pins kind of like allow it to be roomy. I take my longer bobby pin and I kind of hide it, try to hide it. I do one here, I do two here sometimes, and I do one here. It all depends on how steady your hair feels. You can put on more or less. If you're looking lopsided, take one of your bigger bobby pins and kind of shift to the side as much as you want. So anchor it. So it's just this huge bun on top of your head, and it's supposed to look wispy, so it's fine. So now this is the important part, because this is kind of like, wow, she's a Gibson girl. You can brush upwards, kind of start sculpting it, and twist a little bit, just very soft. The hair of this time period was soft. Kind of twisting it. And I'm going to put a couple of bobby pins actually, because I want this to stay down, stay flat. You can always like do that. See, you've got this nice little curl twist going. I like finishing it up with a little bit of mousse. You can always use like some hairspray and put more hairpins in it to make it do what you want. This is kind of just like the basic quick and dirty way. This is what I do before class. I have an appropriate Gibson Girl hairdo coming right up. And if you're interested, I have an Irene Adler hairstyle tutorial coming up as well. So, thanks for watching again. See you soon.